though, 72% the past 3 months. We've been going crazy over here. We've been going crazy. I've been buying ZETA for over a year, about a year now. You have to have patience. You have to have conviction in this market. ZETA has tested my patience a lot. You see here, June 22nd, 2025, 10 shares here, 10 shares there, 5 here. This is at $15. I bought ZETA already up to $25. Watch it fall back to 15, and I was still buying more. My man's both Matica. Remember we had the call we had about ZETA back in early 2025? What a ride it's been. Yep, time flies. We had a call on this, me and Wealth Nick, about a year ago, and we did an interview. He just pitched me on it because new company he was invested in, and I was like, bet, let me do my research on it. And I've been following him this journey ever since. You know, so it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, guys. It's just the beginning. What's going on, fam? Welcome back to JRS TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button, man. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Let's get into it. First of all, we hit all-time highs, baby. We hit all-time highs. I'm gonna go ahead and show off the portfolio. We hit all-time highs, baby. We hit all-time highs, man. We hit all-time highs, man. What can I say? Long time coming, man. We hit $5,000 in the public account, man. We hit $5,000. Now, let me show y'all a little bit of the personal account, private account, because we hit all-time highs there too, baby. We hit all times there too. You feel me? We hit all-time highs there too in the public account. We up what's that say? We up 72% in the private account. 72% in the past 3 months. Woo! The Roth year to date, 37%. Roth going crazy. Roth going crazy, bro. Let's I didn't, man. ZETA, SaaS apocalypse has been ending. What have I been telling y'all? Hood, we coming back. Palantir, we coming back. What I've been telling y'all, folks, keep buying great companies. Keep buying great companies, man. AMD going stupid. Let me show the AMD. The AMD, you feel me? AMD going stupid right now. I need to see all that. There's no AMD going crazy right now. Up 353% off the AMD kit. You feel me? We going crazy. We going stupid. Let me. But that's gonna be coming back soon, though. No cap. There's no cap though. Got some better options. Yeah. No cap though. 72% the past 3 months. We've been going crazy over here. We've been going crazy. But let's get back to the private portfolio for y'all folks. You know what I mean? This is a private. This is a glimpse of what my personal portfolio is. But I want to show y'all that you can invest with a little bit of money. You don't need too much crazy money. You need to invest what you can. It's a great companies, so you can get long-term wealth. Now in the week alone, we up 10%. On a month, we up 27%. 3 months, we up 55%. Year to date, we up 34%. Let's go ahead and dive in a little bit. Well, first, yeah, I know what I like to do. Well, first of all, main thing. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I need to subscribe. This is a great game. Subscribe to the channel for me. JRS TV. I have plenty of content, great content I've been uploading. You know, check out some of these new videos. This event I did, I went to AI Expo event in Washington, D.C. I got some technical videos up here, a lot of stock portfolio updates. You know, a lot of motivational, good content that helped me get where I'm at today. I'm 26 years old. I have over a 6-figure net worth. You know, and I work hard. I invest. I make these content videos from the DMV area. You know, just chill, cool guy. Just try to share my experience, my journeys with y'all folks. But yeah, first thing to do, go ahead and check out some of these old videos. I got a lot of good videos up here. Let's go ahead and get into the Feed and Greed Index currently. We're currently at greed right now. We're currently at greed. So we're not even at extreme greed yet. So I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Not extreme greed, crazy yet. VIX is talking about the VIX on the 6 month, we're down 11%. On a month, we're down 10%. On the week, we're down 8%, roughly 3% on the day. Let's see some highlights that's been happening. U.S. markets reached record highs in May 2026 with a strong upward surge. Investors are showing increased risk appetite as inflation stabilizes and expectations grow for a potential end of the Federal Reserve monetary tightening cycle. Fresh highs. S&P 500 gained 5.7% in May. Whew, that's crazy. Longest ninth straight winning in the week. NASDAQ surged 8.5% in May. Historical rally in semiconductor and AI-related stocks. Yep. The Dow Jones closed above 51,000 for the first time ever on May. 3% on the month. And Dell jumped over 32% on May 29th after reporting strong earnings. Crude oil's dropping. There's supposedly a deal with Iran in the works. It seems like we're getting closer. Nothing's possible, but it seems as if we're very, very close to a deal. And once that announced, we're going to go even higher, in my opinion. So let's dive a little deeper into the stock portfolio currently. You can see with Nvidia on the week, down 2%, on the month, up 5%. Nvidia is a $3 trillion company, guys. $5 trillion company. It's not going to be moving like these other smaller cap companies. And I knew that, so that's why I added to AMD so heavily. Everybody was asking me questions like, why are you added to AMD? Nvidia is the leader. AMD was going to triple double before Nvidia did. I already knew that. Just the law of large numbers. But it's still a good company. That's why it's still a big pillar of my portfolio. I'm up 100% on it, so I'm just going to keep it, let it ride. But it's just not. Haven't been adding to it a lot. So still a great company though. Meta being slept on. It's up roughly 4% this past month. I'm had a little pump because Zuckerberg said they're releasing new revenue subscription models, so that should do something with the stock. I'm still adding. Meta's still a buy. So it's roughly flat. It's kind of just been dead money for me right now, but I'm still adding. When the market is going bullish, you want to look for those companies that are lagging so you can still add fresh net new capital to those positions. Next, we got AMD on the week, up 11%. 3 months. On the month, up 50% on the month. On the 3 month, up 165%. Year to date, 135%, man. AMD is 43% in the portfolio right now. AMD is roughly 43% of the portfolio right now, up 318%. You heard it here first. AMD is $1,000 stock, guys. AMD is $1,000 stock. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. It's roughly almost 50% of the portfolio. I'm not trimming no time soon. If it overtakes the portfolio, let it overtake the portfolio. I have a lot of trust in Lisa Su. Next is SoFi. On the week, up 50%. On the month, up 16%. But year to date, still got hammered. Still getting hammered on the year to date. I did trim some SoFi to put into Nebius, which I'm happy with that decision. Still kept some SoFi. It's a great company. I don't have as much conviction as I do a Nebius or a ZETA right now. Especially with the narrative that's going on right now. But I'm still at 32%. My average is 13.79. So we was buying pretty early. I'm just gonna hold this position. Nothing too crazy. And let it play out. Now with ZETA, the SaaS apocalypse has ended. If you watch my last video, I said the SaaS apocalypse should be ending. We had a nice little pop there. It faded. But last Friday, we came in strong, man. We came in super strong to end the last day of May. So I think that's a good sign that SaaS summer is back. SaaS summer is here. You heard it here first, folks. SaaS summer is here. SaaS summer is here. Let's get back into the portfolio. So yeah, ZETA on the week is up 20%. On the month, we're up 27%. On the 3 months, we're up 41%, guys. So if you were buying through this SaaS apocalypse, like I've covered on the channel plenty of times, I have plenty of videos going over this SaaS apocalypse, man. Let's see. We got this SaaS apocalypse. I went over specifically ZETA, AI boom, but it's a bubble. We talked about SaaS. Where is it at? Big tech earnings, major SaaS sell-off. That was 3 months ago. So we was covering all this on the channel. If you've been following, you already know. ZETA was my software play. During times like this, when the market is down and a lot of fear, you want to focus. Find 2 to 3 stocks that are down and getting beaten up during a downturn and lock in. Hone in and throw all your bread at that 2 to 3 companies. Right now, SaaS apocalypse is messing up. My main buys was ZETA, and when we had that big turn down was Nebius. ZETA and Nebius was my big buys, and now it's starting to pay off. What's my buys now? What's my buy now? Now that things are starting to take off, we're starting to get back. ZETA's still a buy, point blank period. ZETA's still a buy, in my opinion. I'm up 30% right now. It's 18% of the portfolio. 30%. This is a multi-bagger. ZETA should be hitting 40 by the end of the year, maybe 50. Fair value is between $40 and $50, in my opinion. It's been down, dog, done dirty for too long. It's finally up year to date. We're up 11% year to date. Let's let this play out, fellas. Let this play out, and gals. Let that play out. Next stock portfolio review. I wouldn't be surprised if we see ZETA in the 30s. Close to 30. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it close to 30. You heard it here first. Nebius has been the newest add to this portfolio. I've been added in my private portfolio. We've been following, and I've been mentioning Nebius a lot. But I never just added to the public at 160. I sniped it. Not gonna lie. It was reaching all-time highs, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get in. I want to add to this portfolio, and I'm up 39% already. Up $160 is roughly 10% of the portfolio, which I'm happy with. We're gonna let this ride out too. We're gonna let Nebius ride out too. On the week, 5%. On the month, up 66%. On the 3 month, 160%. Year to date, 160%. And I might buy more this week. I'm not gonna lie. Leopold, one of the biggest young tech investors, invested in the company last week, and he announced a 5% stake in the company, and the Nebius blew up again. It went up again. Now you're like, Jonathan, everything's running right now. AI stocks are exploding. What are the buys right now? ZETA's still a buy in my opinion. Nebius is still a buy in my opinion. On dips. Meta's still a buy. Hood, Loki's still a buy. Hood going crazy too. But you know what else is a buy? I just added Elf. Elf Beauty, it made it to the portfolio. They just had their earnings. Earnings were pretty good. Of course, growth is slowing down, but I still see a lot of good potential with the Road acquisition. 5% on the week, 10% down a month, 36% down on the 3 month, 28% down on the year to date, down 50% on the year over year. Just got them beaten up. It's dog. Added 2 shares, nothing crazy, 2 slight shares, but cyclicals are going to start turning around, I think, next year, and money's going to start flowing back when the Iran war ends. Oil goes down. We're really going to start seeing this productivity wave of AI come around, and a lot of these companies are going to do pretty well, in my opinion. Now, sneak peek into the retirement portfolio, the Roth IRA. I mean, on the week, we're still doing 13%, 14% on the week. Month, we're up 27%. On the 3 month, we're up 57%. Year to date, we're up 23%. And guys, I haven't even been adding to this account. Like, I made some money. I put money in it last year, and I haven't been adding nothing. That just goes to show you invest in great companies and just hold for the long term. You could still outbeat the market. I have not added to any of these. I haven't added to this. I added $100 last week to this account. Other than that, I have not added this year. Nothing really. And I'm still outperforming the market. And I sniped some ELF for the low in here too. I sniped some ELF at $52 in this account. I'm up 7% on that. So, you just need to pick a handful of good companies one time. Hood doing pretty good as well in this account. On the week, up 28% on the week, on the month, 28%. Year to date, still down. Still a buy, in my opinion. Still a buy. Still a buy. All right, now I do want to show you all some just some things I've been tweeting to go over, and we're gonna end out here. To start off, I wanted to show this one video. Attention all investors. Actually, that's just gonna be a separate video. I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be a attention video. But here's what I said on my X. If you don't follow me, link in description below. The market gave you a year to accumulate. SaaS apocalypse is ending and the software is breaking out. My largest position, which is ZETA right now, up 41% in the past 3 months. I also showed you my 1 year anniversary. You know, this is not my private, this is not the public account. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is 55 shares in a span of like a month. I think the public one, I got like 30 some shares. I got a lot more shares in the private account, I'll tell you that. But I've been buying ZETA for over a year, about a year now. You have to have patience. You have to have conviction in this market. ZETA has tested my patience a lot. You can see here, June 22nd, 2025, 10 shares here, 10 shares there, 5 here. This is at $15. I bought ZETA already up to $25. Watch it fall back to 15, and I was still buying more. My man's both Matica. Remember the call we had about ZETA back in early 2025? What a ride it's been. Yep, time flies. We had a call on this, me and Wealth, Nick, about a year ago, and we did an interview. He just pitched me on it because new company he was invested in. And I was like, bet, let me do my research on it. And I've been following him this journey ever since, you know? So it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, guys. It's just the beginning. All right, bet. Make sure you check this last video out. This AI Expo in Washington, D.C. Expo is coming next. I already uploaded that. I said, I think in 2027, we really see the productivity of AI take off and take effect. I said, I see AMD at 600 by the end of the year, if not close to 1,000. You heard it here first. ZETA CEO did an interview. I want to dissect that, but probably another video. I haven't sold a single share of AMD yet. Diamond hands. You can get rich with Trump if you lock in and pay attention. The easiest time to make money ever. Yummy. No lie. The moment is now to place your bets on AI trade for the next 10 to 20 years. Don't miss it. This is Meta, a standalone app for groups called Forum. Okay, let's just end off here. Let's end off here. I said only 3 out of 8 companies in my portfolio are pulling the weight this year, and I'm still outperforming the S&P 500. It was AMD, Nebius, and Nvidia. The other companies that are flat or down is ZETA, Hood, Meta, Palantir, and Elf. You only need a few winners, and we still have plenty of room for more upside. And this was like a week or so ago. Now SaaS is starting to come back, and the portfolio is going crazy. The portfolio is going crazy. And just to funnel it off, I put my money where my mouth is at. I bought more Elf. I bought 10 more shares of Elf. $54, $500, man. So, hey, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Look forward to the next stock portfolio update review. We are still early. Make your AI bets. Make your AI bets. Generational wealth is coming. Do not wait. Do not wait. Hopefully, I can provide some good information for y'all. Y'all can do your own research. Put your money where you think is best. Not financial advice. JRS TV, we out.